Now, I'm bullish on a lot of different GPU crypto related projects, and one of those projects is OpenGPU. Now, today we're going to be talking about why I'm bullish on OpenGPU, a little bit about it, the tokenomics, how it works, and also a price prediction towards the end. So stay tuned for that. Now, real quick, I just want to get into the TLDR of why I'm bullish on, GPU related crypto projects in the first place. So if there's anything to note, it's that AI is extremely popular, right? A lot of companies are obviously using AI to some degree. And here you can just see the interest in AI over time, right? It's gone up quite a lot. And along with that, AI uses a lot of computational power. And even OpenAI themselves wants to break free from the reliance of NVIDIA as, their chip producer, which is powering the machine of OpenAI. It doesn't really matter regardless because NVIDIA has been putting in higher highs. This isn't even about, scalping different GPUs, to build your gaming PC anymore. This is about big daddy AI type of projects now. And we can see that here just given the sentiment towards the stock. You can see it's trading at $1,200 right now, just putting in higher highs continuously, even after the whole NVIDIA conference and that whole hype. So NVIDIA is going to be around for a long time. And here, really just with the stock in general, this is how you can see just the seriousness of how GPU is right now in the space when it comes to powering the machine of AI. And here's a really basic idea about it. If you want to have AI, you need a ton of computational power to power the machine. And a GPU itself is that oil to power the machine of AI. Now, one of the projects that I'm bullish on that has been continuing to grow is OpenGPU. Now, right now it's sitting at a market cap of $17 million. And I just want to show the receipt that back over just about 2 months ago, I actually talked about OpenGPU at a $2.28 million market cap. And back then it was trading at 10 cents. So that was on April 14th. So even just from April 14th itself, let's just, look at this. So from April 14th here, we can see the price gain has been just about a 10x, so 1,059% of a gain since then. Now, just recently, actually, there has been a bit of a fallback. We can see here that it's down just about 50% from this all-time high. Regardless, it's still up quite a lot, and the market cap is still very small, sitting at $17 million right now. Now, going into the tokenomics, we can see here that it has a max total supply, which is already 100% out and circulating at 21 million. Also, when I made this video, there was 448 holders, and now there is actually over 2,000. So that's another thing to note. Now, when it comes to the contract, it is fully renounced, which is not necessarily a bullish or bearish thing, actually. A lot of people think that, the project has to renounce the, contract, and if the contract is not renounced, then it's ultimately bearish because they could just, completely destroy the project. And yeah, that is true. At the same time, there are a lot of top projects that have not renounced the contract as they want to change things in the future to better the project for the community. For example, there's some projects that change the buy and sell tax as time goes on. And OpenGPU won't be able to do that because the contract is renounced. So it's set in stone at a 5% buy and sell tax, for example. So that is one thing to note. So it's not necessarily a bullish or bearish thing if they renounce the contract. It ultimately just depends on the future. Now, back then, I was actually surprised to know that they were actually planning to build their own chain. And I thought that was really ambitious of them to do. And I thought it was quite surprising. And their Twitter only had 362 followers back then as well. Now, one thing I also just want to talk about is they've actually done a few different audits. And one of the audits they've done is through Certec, which is one of the leading auditor companies in the crypto space, and they actually gave them a pretty decent score. So that's a good thing to note, is that they're trying to be super transparent on that front, which is a great thing. Now, currently it's over 3,000 followers as well. So more people have been following their Twitter and getting engaged in that way. When it comes to the team, it actually says they have a US based team, which is interesting. So it says they're from various different fields, all dedicated to advanced decentralized technology, et cetera, et cetera. So it's mostly US based team. Now, they've released their own chain, so OpenGPU chain. So it's actually, they've been mostly inspired by a combination of widely adopted ERC20 standard and Solana metadata tokens. So they've been inspired by both of these to create their own chain, which is actually quite interesting. So among this, there's a couple of different features and things you can read about, and it gets quite technical, which I'll leave a link in the description below. But regardless, they're still building on this project, and they have actually done what they set out to do, which is a bullish thing to note, of course. Now, it says that some of the advantages over their competitors, it says OpenGPU chain offers a significant cost advantage by utilizing idle GPUs from everyday users. So this approach reduces the need for expensive centralized infrastructure, making high-performance computing accessible to smaller AI startups and researchers. So also when it comes to scalability, it says OpenGPU will be able to scale seamlessly. There's fault tolerance, innovation in cloud computing. OpenGPU chain is revolutionizing the cloud computing industry with its on-demand solutions. So the ability to harness idle GPUs from a global pool of users provides unprecedented flexibility and efficiency. So it says they want to be the leader in the space when it comes to cost-effective solutions for high-performance computing. And they want to do that by leveraging the idle GPUs of everyday users. So basically, if you have just some idle PC that's laying around that has a decent GPU in it, then you could actually use their platform and earn a yield from lending out your own GPU and having other people borrow it. And when it comes to the entire idea of borrowing and lending GPU, it says that this is a feature that's going to be coming soon where people will be able to earn with their GPU. And of course, that will be constructed through the oGPU token. Now, if we also just wanted to compare it to, for example, a market cap, like for example, GPU, right? One of the main guys in the space right now at 100 million for a market cap. This project, actually, if it had that same market cap, it would be $4.76 if it had a market cap of $100 million, which is right around where GPU is right now. So let me know where you guys think oGPU is going to go in the comments down below. I'm quite bullish on it, and I think it's a really interesting project that has been continuing to build and with their own chain and the soon to launch GPU borrowing and lending market. I'm quite bullish on this project. If you guys are interested in finding out about more small gem crypto projects, then make sure to use the top link in the description below to join my school group. There you'll find a community of like-minded individuals that are also talking about small cap gems. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for this one. See you soon.